to NEWUP Weather News for the Sunday update on February 11th, 2024. We're going to get started actually with something that didn't even happen here, but I really feel like it's kind of important to talk about because it's a historic weather event for the state of Wisconsin. So up until this past week, there have never been any reported tornadoes or tornado warnings in the state of Wisconsin during the month of February. However, that all changed. You can see in the video here that this is a tornado that was near Evansville, Wisconsin, which is south of Madison. And this is one of two confirmed tornadoes that took place in southern Wisconsin on the 8th of February. So that would be last Thursday. So one of two different ones. So the first one here, I'll put up the track, was from Judah to Albany. Again, both of these are south of Madison, so it really didn't impact us, but it's really just kind of incredible that this even happened. This one went for about 8 miles as an EF1. The second one that you saw the video of was actually from Evansville to Lake Keweenaw, which is east of Madison, went over 20 miles, and it was an EF2. So a relatively strong tornado, all things considered. I've also put up an image of the warnings and different storm reports that you'll see here that all took place last Thursday. It's pretty incredible the weather that took place on the 8th down in southern Wisconsin. We just saw light rain, thankfully, but they definitely got some stronger storms in the southern part of the state. This is going to be a pretty short video this week because there's really not much to talk about. I'm going to be pulling up the European model first today, and you're going to see that really nothing is going to be happening until we get to Wednesday and into Thursday. You'll see that there's a chance of a system that'll be coming in, and then it's going to move right out of here in about 24 hours. It maybe looks a little bit more impressive than it is, but there is a possibility for us to see some light accumulating snow. Now, the GFS model is not as strong with this particular storm. You'll see it come in with a little bit what looks like an Alberta Clipper coming in on early Wednesday, but then going into Thursday, you can see that that storm line is going to stay south of us if you're looking at the GFS model. So they still have some things to work out over the next 4 days or so. And then the rest of the weekend is going to be primarily quiet, except for maybe some lake effect snow showers up in the Upper Peninsula. But really, the weather news for the week is that it's going to be colder. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying we're going to be freezing here, but you're going to see that during the day, the temperatures are only going to be about the mid to low 30s as opposed to some places where we saw close to 50 degrees last week. It's not going to be nearly as impressive this week, unfortunately, but that's winter for you, right? We're still in February. It's not exactly spring, even though it may feel like it. But once that cold front pushes through, whether it brings us snow or not, it is going to bring us colder temperatures. So let's go ahead and take a look at our 7-day forecast. And you're going to see that it's going to be primarily a gloomy week this week, lots of clouds. And I did put that indication in for some light snow, possibly on Thursday and Friday. The models right now are thinking between a trace of snow to up to maybe an inch or two. Nothing real big on this particular storm at the moment. That may change, and if it does, I'll be sure to issue a video for that. However, I think what we're just going to be seeing is kind of a gloomy week, cooler temperatures, low to mid 30s, and then once that cold front comes through, like I said, whether we get snow or not, temperatures are going to drop on Friday and Saturday. You can see we'll have lows in the single digits, highs only getting into the 20s. And then on Sunday, we'll have a little bit of a rebound as we go into the new week after next. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the climate forecasting system model and actually show you the full run, which would be about 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And you're going to see all of these little systems come through, lots of clipper systems, these ones that come out of Canada and just kind of graze us. These are good for light snow, not real predominantly heavy snow. However, looking at this storm right here, this would be Friday, March 1st, according to this model, but I can tell you that this storm has kind of been all over the place as far as whether it's on a particular day or not. But the CFS has been consistent in implying that there may be a bigger system coming towards the end of the month. And I think that would be your takeaway from this, is that if you're looking for snow, if you've been wanting that snow, as we get to the end of February and we get into the first part of March, you may get that snow that you were looking for. But otherwise, it's just going to be consistent clipper system after clipper system, and probably nothing that's going to be anything predominant. We are going to be seeing more normal temperatures over the next couple of weeks, so I don't think we'll be dealing with any of the warmer weather like we've had. So if you're looking to retain what little snow there is, I think we're going to be able to do that. And any snow that we do get will likely stick around too, unlike the stuff that's been falling where It's falling on wet, warm ground, and it's going to melt right away. We're going to be seeing those below freezing temperatures at night, which is going to allow us to maintain the snow that does fall, whether it's an inch or 10 inches. But for this week, that system on Wednesday, Thursday, I really think is going to be a lighter system, not anything really to write home about. So that's a pretty quick video for you this week. Thanks so much for tuning in. If I need to give an update on the system on Wednesday and Thursday, I will. But other than that, it's going to be a pretty calm and quiet week, albeit a bit gloomy. So thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to smash that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel. And also subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/NEWUP Weather News. I appreciate you checking in with our videos here. And we will see you, if not later this week, to follow up on that snow. We will for sure see you next Sunday for the next Sunday night update here at NEWUP Weather News. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the Super Bowl or the Taylor Swift Bowl or whatever you want to call it. And have yourself a wonderful night. We'll see you next week.